Well, I bet you didn't know you can make flour out of bananas. Right. So plant flour. So you can have like a banana flour to make pancakes with, or put in your smoothies, and it's all gluten-free. I mean, these two young guys found this great idea, and actually they found it by doing volunteer work to help underdeveloped countries in Africa, right? They were doing volunteer work in college, and they found these women entrepreneurs in Africa that would take the old bananas. This country had so many bananas, they didn't know what to do. And so they dried them out and made flour on them. And now they have a product that is just flying off the shelves. They're making like almost $30,000-$40,000 really in just introducing the product on the internet. So they just packaged it up, showed a picture of it, and they already got $30,000-$40,000 on this stuff. And it really is going to be part of the health food craze, that we have. They're looking at gluten-free. It also cleans out your insides, like very few products good. And what doesn't taste good like a banana? I mean, I think bananas are one of the coolest, products to eat, fresh, real, no stuff added to it or anything. So they're making great flour out of this stuff, so you could use it in a lot more ways. But more importantly, learn how they did it. Learn how from college they put together this business, and using internet money to do it, all from an idea they had volunteering in college. So you never know where ideas come from and how good they could be, and really the power that's out there now for you to develop your ideas and make them marketable and make you a living too, and a nice one to boot. Well, Todd Francis and David Witzer, man, you're the We Do gluten-free guys. Man, I think when I first saw about this, that you're making flour to cook pancakes and bread with and everything made out of bananas. I mean, that sounds like it's harder than going to Mars. How the hell did you think of this stuff?
I don't even know. I was on a service trip to Africa, and there was a group of 25 women. I was helping with small business loans, and one of the businesses that was funded by the Kenyan government was a banana flour company.
Wow.
And Todd and I came back, introduced the idea to Todd, and we entered a local business competition at our college, and ended up placing in it and got some money and confidence to run with this idea. So here we are.
Oh, so you're a bunch of kids. And so these women in Africa, and you're saying because they had too many bananas that were going to waste in Africa, so they just dry them and make flour, huh?
Well, it's, in that area, bananas are abundance, not wheat. And that's the thing to have. They can go pick it off the side of the street and dehydrate them in the sun, make it. They use it for their kids, breakfast, mix it with a little water or milk, or make pancakes out of it, make whatever, bread out of it. And that was their alternative. And that's
But more importantly, I think you're hooking on to the gluten-free market, which sounds like a big growth industry.
Yeah. We started out with the gluten-free, and now we're realizing it's just the health industry. Everyone, paleo-friendly.
What is that word?
Health-conscious.
Paleo-friendly?
The paleo diet.
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
The paleo diet's it's a huge movement right now.
Especially with CrossFit. A lot of people that.
I see. You got to be young and fit for that.
Meat and vegetables.
I see.
No refined sugars and stuff. It's pretty.
Well, I don't believe in any of that refined stuff. I think that's like, cocaine. It's the same process, and it's addictive as hell, so it must be the same. So but you're now on Kickstarter fundraising for this, and you went out asking for $30,000, and just in a few weeks you got $25,000. You're almost there. So people better find you on Kickstarter if they want to be the first in the neighborhood to get banana flour. Man, just saying that. God, I want banana flour. Of course you want banana flour, but you're interested too, what you're telling about, that this has something called, by eating bananas before they're ripe, you get resistant starch as a health benefit. What is this?
Resistant starch, and we're still learning about it, but this is something that the experts have contacted us about to get samples. But resistant starch is a form of starch it's limited in very few foods in the world, and banana flour being one of them. On the Dr. Oz show, they talk about it scrubbing the gut.
Wow.
Sweeping the colon clean, potentially for colon cancer. it sits in the intestines longer, which allows you to retain your nutrients and your energy a lot longer. So we're still learning about it and what this product is made up of it, and what we lose and gain through cooking and not cooking it. But it's a pretty neat element to this product.
You're gonna have Popeye food here, aren't you?
Yeah.
Da, 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 you know?
Picture to Disney.
Yeah, right. That's great. And so the brand name is We Do Gluten Free, WEDO. And you can find you guys on WeDoGlutenFree.com, which is easy enough. And actually, you know, before the Kickstarter plan is over, that's really almost the only place to get this stuff now, right?
Yeah, there's some stores here locally where we're at. We already have some of the product.
Ah, there it is. Right. It looks like ice cream, so it can't be bad.
It's on the shelves. We're getting it out there. We had a lot of pre-orders before we even launched Kickstarter.
Wow.
We had a lot of people interested in this once they started to hear about it and saw our website out there online. And so currently we're just launching Kickstarter, getting the product there. So go get it today. But
I mean, you got like 500-600 people up there, you know, who want this already. You know, something that, I mean, it just sounds wonderful. It's a wonderful idea. You guys put in your heart, it seems, for the last couple of years. You know, your parents put up with you doing this stuff, traveling around the world, trying to find banana plantations. You know, is a wonderful thing. But mostly, I think for economic development in underdeveloped countries is what you're really, you know, how this started, right?
Yeah.
And you're continuing to do that as, you know, giving business to these underdeveloped countries and not having a lot of middleman in the middle, right? That they're actually taking the bananas and drying them or whatever it takes, you know, like with you and your Kickstarter video, which is a great video, man. I love that.
I wish I had a question mark for Open Stead.
Right. That, you know, that it's going to be, you know, economic development for these companies, or countries, I mean, you know, besides making a nice living for you, but it's really doing something good for somebody else, you know, and providing a health food product, you know, that just sounds fun. Who can't not like a banana? I have some here. Say, I mean, but you say the bananas in your, you know, flour are better than eating this. Because this, when it gets ripe, has all the sweet stuff in it, right? And you have zero fat in yours, right? So it's healthier for us.
Correct. Yeah, it's got all the potassium, the fibers that the regular bananas contain as well.
So we won't have a problem with Obamacare once we start all eating, you know, gluten-free banana flour.
Yep. Too young.
Well, it's wonderful. Nice to have you guys here and doing something worthwhile, not only for us who need to be healthier in this country. We're like the fattest developed country in the world. People in this country are fatter than anywhere else. It's disgusting. So thanks for working on that problem. Thanks for working on the problem people in underdeveloped countries who want a piece of the action, and you're helping that, and for putting your heart into something that's really important. And so to find you, it's WeDoGlutenFree.com, right? And you'll be there. Right. And so the Kickstarter is over, you know, something in February 27th. So after that, you can still go to WeDoGlutenFree.com and find you guys and get this stuff for where it is locally. Yeah, it's always there. Well, thank you again, guys. Fun to talk to you. All
right. Cheers.
Okay, so you got bananas. Right? What a fun word. I love the word banana. Right, I can't wait to get some of it. I make smoothies all the time. They say, hey, this is great for smoothies too. So, but more importantly, it shows how you can take your idea in this country now, and you need very little organization, very little money or whatever to just get it out there and make this place a better world. Look at, they're going to make kids healthier, they're going to make grown-ups healthier, they're going to make jocks stronger and everything, just with this product they learned from these ladies in Africa.